Hey, so I'm going to explain the seasons to you using this little ball with marker on it is the Earth, and that's going to be the Sun right there. So pretty much you have your equator right about here, this line where the purple and orange meets, and then above that, well, this way, above that you got your Tropic of Cancer at 20 degrees north latitude, and then you got your Tropic of Capricorn down here, which is at 20 degrees south latitude. And in there you got the tropics, which are pretty much constant all year. Like, they have small variations in their weather, but the climate's generally stable. So the Earth, up here you got your Arctic Circle up here, and your Antarctic Circle, and at those you have the South and North Pole. And the Earth is not, as it goes around the Sun, is not at it's not at 0 degrees tilt. It's not perfectly straight. It's actually about like that, which is 23.5 degree tilt. And so during our winters up here in the northern hemisphere, you have it like this. So where it's facing more towards the sun and it gets more direct heat from the sun. And then during our winters, you have it like this, where the southern hemisphere gets more of the direct contact and we get small amounts that just kind of bounce off us. And so we generally are colder. And a lot of the heat in the earth that gets pulled in from the sun is insulated by our atmosphere, and that keeps it from being extremely cold and or extremely hot, depending. So as it's going around the sun, it's got a non-elliptic, like it's a non-perfect ellipse, the path it takes, which is kind of like an egg shape. So like, say this point right here in the middle of the sun, it's going to go about like that. And at the very top, you got your summer, well, our summer. And so it sounds like it should be colder, but it actually isn't, because in space there isn't much between you and the sun, so it ends up being pretty normal. And then it gets closer, and then right about here you have your spring, or fall. It'll be autumn, fall, and it's generally the same on north or south hemisphere, depending on where you're living. And then down here you got winter. You've got your winter, where it's a lot colder, even though you're closer to the sun, at least up here in the northern hemisphere. And so pretty much the southern hemisphere gets all the lighting for that from the sun and just heats up better. And right here you got your spring, which is generally where it's about like that. Like, each north and south gets the same, kind of like autumn, except for this time you're going towards summer. And that's pretty much it. Thanks.